talk about a very important step in QCA method, which is calibration. Essentially, in calibration, what we do is we convert the raw data into fuzzy sets, that is, the values between 0 to 1. For example, if you've got an interval or ratio scale data, Likert scale data that you've got between 1 to 5, how can we convert that into fuzzy sets? The method that we use is what we call as direct method, and very simple step. What we need to do is, in a direct method, we identify thresholds. There are 3 thresholds that we need to identify: the ceiling, maximum value, the crossover, which tells that beyond crossover 0.5, the variable is more in than out, and less than 0.5 more out than in. And the third one is the flow threshold, or the low value, which is 0.05. And if we take a Likert data, which is 5-point Likert, so 5 would be the ceiling, 0.95, 3 would be 0.5, and 1 would be 0.05. Now, in order to show how can we do it, let's quickly go to the fsQCA 4.1. There's a compute variable, and we can access calibrate here. I'll just show you in a minute. And here is the raw data I've got, so Likert scale, 4 independent variables: IV1, IV2, IV3, IV4, and the dependent variable. Now let's go to the software. I've already loaded the input data here: IV1, IV2, IV3, IV4. Let's convert IV1 into fuzzy sets. It's a Likert scale data. What we do is we go to variable and we go to compute, and here is the calibrate. So we need to, X would be the value that we need to be calibrating, which is IV1. Let's go back. And then what we need to do is we need to make N1 as 5 and N2 as 3 and N1 as 1. We need to give it a new name, which we gave IV1 fuzzy. Now when I say OK, what you could see is that this is the fuzzy data that has been drawn from the Likert scale. So these are the Likert scale values between 1 to 5, and here we've got corresponding fuzzy sets. So this is how we calibrate the Likert scale into fuzzy sets. Going back to the slide to summarize. So what we have done is, if you repeat the process for IV2, IV3, IV4, and for the DV, you will convert what you see here is the 4 independent variables and 1 dependent variable on Likert scale data to fuzzy sets, and then you can go on and start your QCA, which is truth table minimization and other operations. Thank you very much.